Welcome to Vilnius, the breathtaking capital of Lithuania, a city where history, culture and modern energy come together to create an unforgettable experience.
In this episode we are going to explore the beautiful capital city of Lithuania, Vilnius.
Starting our adventure with the main site of Vilnius, the St. Stanislaus Cathedral. The St. Stanislaus Cathedral, with its majestic white columns and intricate details, is a masterpiece that has stood the test of time. Built in the 13th century, it is right here where Lithuanian as well as Polish kings have been coronated. Unfortunately, I can't show you the cathedral from the inside as filming inside is prohibited, but what I can show you is the adjacent bell tower. For a fee of €6, you can walk up the stairs of the bell tower and admire from there the cathedral as well as parts of the old town. Also, if you are visiting Vilnius during New Year's Eve like me, then you will witness right here an amazing light show. To get the best view of Vilnius, head to the Gediminas Tower. You can reach it by walking up the hill, or if you pay €2, you can take a short funicular ride to get to the top. The tower itself is all that has remained from the 14th century castle that was built by the Duke Gediminas. You can also visit the tower from the inside for the fee of €8. Once inside, you can see a small exhibition about the history of the place, but the best thing you can do is climb up the tower and admire the amazing view from the top.
So, now we're in front of the Grand Palace of Vilnius. This is the site where the Dukes of Lithuania used to live, and now it's a museum that has 4 different exhibitions that you can visit.
The first exhibition is all about the history of Lithuania. While today Lithuania is a small country in Eastern Europe that is often overlooked, in the early Middle Ages it used to be one of the largest kingdoms of Europe. So in this exhibition you can learn more about this fascinating history, from its establishment, its union with Poland, all the way to the Soviet Union and finally to its independence. The second exhibition is all about the palace itself. Here you can learn more about its history, the role of Vilnius over the centuries, as well as admire some of the beautifully renovated rooms. The third exhibition is all about paintings from Lithuanian as well as international artists. While the final exhibition was more of a mix of different collections, including weapons and armors, paintings and other collectibles. So, if you want to visit the entire museum, you have to pay an entry fee of €13, while you only pay €6 if you are a student. Now it is time to talk about food. One place that I can highly recommend is called Šaltibarščiai, which serves traditional Lithuanian food. One which you have to try is called Šaltibarščiai, which is a cold beetroot soup which is served with hot baked potatoes on the side and which is popular especially in the summer. Another Lithuanian classic is Cepelinai, which are potato dumplings filled with minced meat and served with sour cream. Another dish which I can highly recommend are the potato pancakes, which are served with salmon and a curd sauce.
So now we're in front of the amazing St. Anne's Church, one of the best examples of the brick Gothic architectural style and one of the major reasons why Vilnius's old town is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. So let's explore it.
Built in the late 15th century, St. Anne's Church has survived wars, fires and centuries of change. Yet, it still stands as a masterpiece of Gothic design. Take a closer look and you will notice 33 different types of brickwork, each adding to its mesmerizing detail. Step inside and you'll find a much simpler but equally striking interior with high vaulted ceilings and beautiful stained glass windows that cast colorful light onto the stone floors. Whether you're a history lover, an architecture enthusiast or just someone looking for the perfect Instagram shot, St. Anne's Church is a must-see in Vilnius.
Now we are in front of the amazing cathedral of the Theotokos. You can already guess by its name, it's an Orthodox cathedral, but it's not any Orthodox cathedral, it is the oldest in town, and it has been built in 1346, even before Lithuania as a state accepted Christianity.
It was built by Duke Algirdas for his Orthodox wife Uliana of Tver, and from 1415 to 1795 it was the main church of the Ruthenians inside Lithuania, while today it serves as the religious seat of the Russian minority of Lithuania. The church itself is beautifully decorated with many frescoes and icons in typical Orthodox fashion. Now let's step into one of the quirkiest and most unique places in Vilnius, the Republic of Užupis. Once a forgotten and rundown neighborhood, Užupis has transformed into a vibrant haven for artists, free spirits and dreamers. In 1997, the locals even declared it an independent republic, complete with its own president, constitution and even an army of about a dozen people. Užupis is filled with street art, cozy cafes and hidden sculptures like the Užupis angel, a symbol of inspiration and creativity. If you love discovering the artistic soul of a city, this is the place to be. If you're craving something different and full of bold flavors, let me take you to a hidden gem in Vilnius, Skonių Karavanas, an Uzbek restaurant that feels like a journey straight to Central Asia. Let's start with Lagman soup, a rich and hearty dish made with hand-pulled noodles, tender beef and a flavorful broth filled with fresh vegetables and aromatic spices. Next up we have Samsa, flaky golden pastries stuffed with juicy minced meat and fragrant spices, baked to perfection in a traditional tandoor oven. And of course we can't forget about Plov. This dish is a delicious combination of slow-cooked rice, tender lamb, caramelized onions and sweet carrots, all infused with a blend of spices that makes every bite absolutely irresistible. Now let's talk about accommodation. During my trip to Vilnius, I stayed in the Vivulskis Apart Hotel, which is just a 10-minute walk from the city center and cost me around 40 euros per night.
One museum that I highly recommend you visiting while in Vilnius is the Money Museum.
There you can learn more about the financial system as well as the currencies of the world. The best part, it is free to visit. Finally, for a dose of medieval history, let's head to the Bastion of the Vilnius City Wall. This underground fortress was part of the 16th century defensive system that protected Vilnius. Today it's a fascinating museum filled with medieval weapons, armor and stories of how Vilnius defended itself in times of war. To visit it, you need to pay an entry fee of 6 euros. And that wraps up our adventure through the beautiful city of Vilnius. From stunning historic landmarks to delicious food and hidden gems. I hope this video gave you a taste of what makes this city so special. Have you been to Vilnius or is it now on your bucket list? Let me know down in the comments below. As always, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe, Like and hit the notification bell in order to not miss any of my future videos.